5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, four, three, two, one. Welcome to Podcasting with Steve. My name is Steve Today, and this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Podcasting with Steve. My name is Steve Today, and this is a weekly series on different aspects of podcasting. The aspects, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Podcasting with Steve. My name's Steve Today, and this is an episode on a weekly series we're having on how to start, develop, and produce your own podcast. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Podcasting with Steve. My name is Steve Today, and this is part of a weekly series. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Podcasting with Steve. This is a weekly video series where we talk about how you can produce and develop your own podcast. Now, why would you want to do a podcast? Well, we are living smack dab in the middle of the golden age of self-expression. Whether we speak, whether we sing, whether we scribble our ideas on a piece of paper, whether we dance, draw, or doodle, there's a platform out there where we could spread our ideas far and wide. And you know what the best part is? We don't have to ask anybody for permission. So you're probably asking, I'm going to start a podcast. What are we going to talk about? Talk about what you do every day. Talk about what you're passionate about. Are you a fitness instructor? Could you do a regular podcast giving fitness tips? Are you a recruiter? Could you do a podcast that helps us learn how we can ace our next job interview? Are you a landscaper? Could you do a video podcast showing us how we could make our front yards beautiful? If you answered yes to any of those questions, podcasting is for you. So the next question is, how do I get started? What do I need? Well, today we're going to talk about the equipment you need, starting with the basics and a few things you can get if you want to get a little bit extra. But you know what you need? The one device you need that'll get you through the whole process is this smartphone. You can record on Zoom. You can record on call recording apps. You can edit. You can add music. And with the iPhone, you could submit it to our friends at Spotify or Apple iTunes and get your artwork released to the public. You can do everything with the iPhone. Now, if you want to add a little bit, we're going to talk about microphones and we're going to talk about cameras today. If you want to go a little bit farther than the iPhone, but you can get started and you can get your podcast up and running just having an iPhone. Now, how's the sound quality with the iPhone? Well, that's an important question. The sound quality is good. If I'm talking to you on the phone and I'm holding the phone like this, the sound quality is good. And if you do a Zoom interview or you use a call recording app with the iPhone, the sound quality will be good if you hold it close to your mouth. Now, my preference is I like to put the phone on the table. And since the phone is a little farther away from my mouth, the sound quality isn't quite as good. And then I also record on my laptop, which is a Microsoft ThinkPad. So in those cases, when my iPhone is on the table or I'm using the laptop like I'm doing now, I really like to use a microphone. So what kind of microphones do I use? Well, this is my favorite right here. This is your regular lavalier. Goes nicely on my shirt. And then it plugs into the laptop. And you don't need an adapter with this one. When I'm on the phone, this is my favorite one. It's the same type of lavalier. And then it's got this little device that plugs into the bottom of the phone. Real easy to use. Once you turn this on, this guy's activated and your microphone's working. Now, this is a pretty cool one because this one actually comes with 2 mics. So I can have mine on my shirt, and if I'm interviewing you in person, you've got your own mic. The other way to do it is if I'm interviewing you in person, I'll hold the mic when I'm talking, and then I'll hold it up to you when you're talking. But normally, the interviews I do are over the phone or online, and we're usually not in person. The other microphone I use is this guy. This is a Samson. And the cool thing about this is when you close it up, it's closed up like this. When you open it up, you can actually attach it, a little clip to attach it on your laptop. So it's really convenient. You put a USB cord onto the Samson microphone and you plug it right into the laptop. Another device is your traditional microphone. And this has a USB cord that you can plug in the laptop. And it's also got several adapters. So you can use it with different devices. I can use this microphone with this iPhone. So the microphone is, there's a lot of options with it, and I enjoy using that one in different circumstances. All of them are available on Amazon. You could probably find them at Best Buy, Office Max, and other places. They're easy to find, they're not that expensive, and they all work well. Here's the caveat. No matter which microphone you use a basic, inexpensive one, use the best one ever made, the best technology ever. The only way they're useful is if when you get on Zoom, you choose to record. That's my pro tip. There's been several times when I've started a good conversation with one of my guests, and about halfway through their brilliance, I realize I'm not recording. So press the record button and you'll do fine with any one of these microphones. Now, how about a camera? Now, my podcasts are audio, so the camera doesn't matter. Obviously, these YouTube videos on podcasting are video, and there's different ways you can go on it with cameras. Right now, I am using the built-in camera on the computer. And the reason I'm doing that is because these graphics you see behind me, That's a virtual image. And it's supported by a green screen. Now I've got this camera, and it's actually a pretty cool camera. It's called Nexigo, Nexigo. And another nice thing about this is there's a microphone built in. So you can use it as a microphone, or I could even plug this lavalier into the camera. The reason I'm not using it is, since I've got the green screen, this is a widescreen camera. It's too wide for the green screen. So the green screen would not support my virtual background as well with the Nexigo camera as it is with just the basic camera that's in the computer. So for these types of videos, I use a basic camera. If I'm doing another type of video, this is a great camera that I got at a reasonable price on Amazon.com. So that is it. That is what goes into recording. If you like what you heard, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. So this message will go far and wide, and we'll find that shining needle of common ground in that haystack of fear. So that's the story on recording. If you like to record on your iPhone, fantastic. If you like to record on your iPad, fantastic. If you would prefer to record on your laptop, well, that's fantastic too. Just get your podcast started. You've got something to talk about that we want to hear about. Now, if you liked what you heard from me today, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So this message will go far and wide. And let's find that shiny needle of common ground in that haystack of fear.